Aloha everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel, and it's time for my candles empties video for the month of July. These are the candles and wax melts, etc. that I went through during the just ended month of July, and not a bad month. Some of the months have been not so great this year. This one was not bad. Let's start off with and I'm just showing you what I've finished, what I'm done with. So empties. Only wax melt that I'm totally done with this month, or this past month, has been Plum Blossom. These were little cubes all in the glass container. Kind of a nice presentation from Northern Lights. And these were great. These performed really well. It's a beautiful scent, a floral but spicy green, definite spiciness to it. I don't know what a plum blossom actually smells like, but this smells like plums, the fruit plums, with spiciness, green spiciness. Almost that same kind of green spiciness you would get like with a tomato vine, the vine element, you know. Very nice. These melts were pretty decent. I would smell them the first night or the first day very well for whatever, 4 or 5 hours. And then the next day, when I would relight it, it would smell faintly, not very strongly, but faintly on the second day. You could smell it. So the first day was great. Second day, evening, whatever, a little bit weak. So they were really kind of good for one day and part of another maybe. But I was happy with them. I have few different kinds. I have a coconut husk in this. I have one I haven't even started yet, clean air or linen or something like that in these. So I've been kind of happy with these. And I would get more. I saw something. Last time I was at Ross, they had some kind of those that I didn't like. I smelt it and I thought, oh, I don't like that. I don't remember what it was, but anyway. So I did go through some little candles that I usually burn in my lanterns. This was a DW warm tobacco pipe. It was just $2. It was reduced. And this is a beautiful scent. It's just that smoky tobacco, but a little bit sweet. This one, like, there's definitely some vanilla in there. And this one, smells good here, but I couldn't really smell it in the atmosphere that much, so it was just kind of a pretty light. But it does smell good if you're gonna like actually stick your nose in it. I burnt this small one here. This was a Bloom and Prosper Harvest Pumpkin richly scented candle. It was, I don't remember the price, but it was reduced also, so it was only a couple of dollars. I mean, like $2 or less, or I wouldn't have gotten it. Nicely scented, no problems with the burn on this one. And it is a pumpkin, not sweet at all. It's not a sweet pumpkin at all. It's like just like a pumpkin scent. Not even spicy. It's not like cinnamon and nutmeg or anything. It literally smells like a gourd, a pumpkin, a squash, something like that. Nice. Very nice. And I could actually smell this one somewhat faintly. I mean, I don't expect a small candle to be really strong, but I would like to get a little bit of a taste of it. And I did feel like I could smell this a little bit. I was burning it with some other candles I had going, and I felt that the slight contribution of Harvest Pumpkin. However, the real story on the small ones was these. I got a couple of these little ones from Goodwill or Savers, and somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, Goodwill. And I just used one of them. They're little candles. It's a scent is Bliss is the brand, and the scent is lemon verbena. It's a mess because I just scooped the wax out and put it in a melter with some other things to do a little Frankenstein mix. But such a beautiful scent. I mean, and it's quite strong on cold, like quite strong. Definitely just that clean lemon with that green verbena scent. Really nice, almost like, lemongrass or something. Really a nice one. And I thought when I initially lit this and put it in the lantern, it didn't really perform. It had like weird puny wick. It wouldn't pull out. It extinguished itself a couple of times. I poured a little wax out. It just wouldn't correct. It was just a dud. Like the wick was a dud on it. So I just stuck the entire candle on my plate warmer and let it melt that way. And I mean to tell you, this thing was so strong. It is strong on cold, and it was. When that wax was melted, filled the apartment. Beautiful lemon verbena scent, and lasted for several days. I would burn it for several evenings, or during the daytime, melt it. Not burn it, melt it. Amazing. And it was a 99-cent candle. Just amazing. Yeah, I have another one, so I'm looking forward to that, because it didn't burn. I'll try burning the other one, but it's probably going to be the same. But just sticking the whole thing on the melting plate, it was beautiful.
Hello, everyone. Is the stress of isolation, the stress of this pandemic getting you down, feeling depressed? Perhaps you need the influence of a simpler time. Won't you join me in a haven of rest at Moody Mood Music, the all-vinyl online radio station that features music from decades past? Join me there, won't you? Moody Mood Music on live365.com. The link is below in the description.
As for the regular candles, we have a Yankee candle, Home Inspiration, the scent Fresh Herbs and Lemon Zest. This was $6.99, reduced at Ross. You can see it did soot a little bit, but no issue with the performance. It was, I did take the wax out and melted what was left. Just fresh lemon zest and fresh herbs. That's exactly what it is. But it was started out pretty strong, like I'd say a 7. First couple of times I burnt it, and then after that, much, much weaker, like a 5 or a 4. I could smell it if I was kind of standing around it, but otherwise not really that much. It was just a little slight ambiance in the room, not really that strong. So, a little disappointed. It was okay, but slightly disappointed. I burned this one, a Chesapeake Bay Candle. This was $6.99 at Ross. The scent Macadamia Nut. This was a really nice candle. I also scooped the remainder of the wax out of that, but no performance issues here. It was a clean burn, good wicks, and really a nice smell. Again, this was about a 6 or 7. I could smell it. Didn't overpower or anything, but I could definitely smell it, and it was just... Yeah, macadamia nuts, it's kind of a generic sort of nut scent. That it's nuts, but it's a very light and clean sort of nut scent, macadamia nuts. Maybe like something between an almond and a hazelnut, I don't know. Really, really a nice candle. I would definitely get this one again. It went really nice, pardon me, with the harvest pumpkin. I was burning these together. Very nice. Now, I burnt one of these. I got these really cheap at Walgreens, like $5. They were clearing a bunch out. This is just picked. It was a 3-layer candle. First 2 layers were papaya and mango, and then the second layer was honeydew melon, and the third layer was apple vanilla. Well, I can say I really couldn't smell the papaya and mango and the honeydew melon. The first 2 layers were extremely light, like a 3. Even in the small bathroom when I was burning it in there, it was, barely you could smell it. For whatever reason, apple vanilla, the last layer, I could totally smell, like a 6 or 7. I could smell it in the bathroom. I could smell it out here in the living room when I was burning it. It was, completely something I could smell. And it also is a mess because I scooped out the end of that and put it in the warmer also. But the apple vanilla was really nice. Just kind of not a super fresh apple. I mean, more like almost more like the apple in an apple pie filling or something with vanilla. Very nice. Good one. But it was the only layer that I could smell. The other 2 layers I couldn't smell. Then I have a White Barn Banana Cabana. I've had this for a little while. I love this packaging. This one's really a mess on the inside because I scooped everything out into this and then dumped it in the melter, but it's really a mess. Great performance on this one. And a good throw. I'm not going to say an amazing throw, but like a 7. Good throw. And I love the scent. Banana, Sunkissed Banana, Sea Spray Warm Vanilla. Yeah, it's banana basically, and it has a little bit of lightness or effervescence or something to it, wateriness. Very pleasant. Loved it. It was nice to have a Bath and Body Works candle because I don't have a million of those right now. Then finally, the last candle was something I got at Ross, reduced to $5.49, so it was, quite a good reduction. 16-ounce Wolf and Lamb Peppered Mint Tea. I had high hopes for this. It smelled light, but it smelled very nice. Just a mint tea scent with a little bit of spicy pepperiness to it. What is that? I don't know. Kind of like lemongrass or something, right? This was a soft wax, soy wax, soft. And I tell you, problems with this one too. Like trying to burn it, the candle, the wicks, puny. Trying to pour some out, just doesn't correct. Couldn't get it to pool out. Soft wax now. Couldn't get it to pool out. Performance was so horrible. I couldn't smell it. So horrible performance. So when it was just like this far down, because it was just, you had to babysit it and do all kinds of stuff to it to get this thing to burn. It was only this far down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this one. That's very rare for me to do. Let me just scoop out this wax, chunk it out or scoop it out or whatever, and put it in melters and see how it does. So it was like butter. I mean, like taking a knife or a spoon to it, it just came out like literally like butter, softened butter, and which was really weird. And I put it in the burners, and I'm going to tell you, I couldn't smell it in the burners either. Couldn't smell it. So yeah, I did take what was left of it and chunked it in the electric warming plate that I have a little bit of everything in on right now. It's kind of a Frankenstein mix, but I can't smell it. And I couldn't smell it burning, and I can't smell it melting, and it was kind of disgusting. And Wolf and Lamb, I will not be getting this one again for sure. So what was my favorite candle of the month? Well, I'm gonna go with this Chesapeake Bay Macadamia Nut. The performance was good, and the scent was strong enough that I could smell it, so it was satisfactory. And it was a little unusual. Macadamia nut is not something you see a million candles scented macadamia nut, and it was very nice. So I enjoyed that one. That's my empties for the month of July. I already put up a schedule for the month of August. If you want to see that, a couple days ago, that's up. And I'm doing Vlogust this year. So I don't think I'm putting up videos every single day, but I am recording every day, and we'll put up videos, a few times a week or whatever, combining what I've filmed. And you can watch those if you want to, or not, because it's probably kind of boring, to be honest, really. I mean, we're all in, kind of semi-quarantine or whatever, so what's really happening? This, right? YouTube. That's what's happening. Anyway, give me a like, give me a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and check out my radio stations if you want to, which they'll be linked below. Moody Mood Music and Hawaiian Hi-Fi. They're hobby stations. I don't make any money off of them. It's just for fun and just to share the music. So check that out if you want to. Looking forward to seeing some of your empties. I've seen some already, and I know there's more coming up. So, and Vlogust. I want to say Vlogmas like it's Christmas already. Vlogust. Yeah, anyway. I think it's time for a nap. That's what I think.